Hello, guys, and welcome to the part two of our ACE Week 5 program. Now, if you had followed part one, we stopped right about here. Right, we're about to create a compelling presentation on Canva. Right, so I'll just head right on to that activity and help us or walk through it as much as we can. So that activity is right here. Okay, so create a short prompt on the story you want to tell with your VACI presentation for inspiration here. Right, so this is pretty much all of the instruction. Now, I think the most important of this instruction is that your presentation should have all of this, right? It should have a title, state your problem in one sentence, make it personal, all right. Slide 4 and 6, these are slides customized based on your story, what you want to tell with your presentation. So these information are pretty much the most important of them. And then once we are done creating it, we're going to download it, save it to our Google Drive, and then we're going to share. So for me, all it takes to handle that, all of this information, is just making little tweaks here. So I can tell ChatGPT, for example, I want to create a slide deck following this, and then blah 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 blah. So, and I'm just going to tweak some of this information to make it personalized. So you can be creative with this, but the minimum criteria of this slide deck should include this. So my title, I want my slide deck to have a title, include a title that describes the story you want to tell. So for me, I can say include a title that describes the story about the solution for VAC AI that we came up with. Now, in case you are wondering how ChatGPT understands what I'm referring to, that's because all of my conversation on VAC AI and the ACE program has been on this, so it would understand what I'm referring to. If I even use WAGA, the issue at WAGA and all of that, it's going to come up with something. Right, state your problem in one sentence. Right, this problem statement should be a short version of what you created based on the simulation activity at WAGA, right? The field. So he also understands this because I had to refine my problem statement with ChatGPT. So he understands, he knows what the problem statement is, and he can do that. So I'm just gonna, make all of this, personalize it, and then so for this part where it says add a slide, I'm just gonna tell that I will add this myself. Since I know what this is, I can say slide 4 to 6. I will add this myself. I will add this myself. Because of time, I'm not going to go through refining all of this. Some of them you may have to take out if they are not useful. Some of them you may have to leave right there. And then if I click on enter, now this is just like a summary, right? This may not be a real thing, right? It's going to go ahead and generate a presentation template that I can use. So, right, it's going to go ahead. So you see, it's generated a title: transformation, um, transforming VAC AI, solution for seamless travel experiences. So it's giving me all of that, right? So even my user persona, right? He knows who my user persona that I created was, right? Sophia Chen, even though I still had to make a lot of some changes to the name and all of that. So he knows all of these things, right? Which is quite nice. So I'm just gonna come back to Canva, right? And just before I get to Canva, okay, so yeah, I think it's high time we get to Canva. So I'm going to create a prompt. I want Canva to make. I want to create a presentation, right? I want to create a presentation, and I think that's here. So yes, this is what I'm referring to. Create a short prompt based on the story you want to create. So I'm going to use this prompt, right? You can use this prompt if you want to, but the idea, I'm just going to close this out. The idea really is to use the Canva magic and then have a prompt that covers some of the things that you want to create, right? Have that prompt that, sort of does the thing you want to do, right? And then you can feel free to choose amongst the options that will come up for you, right? For me, um, maybe there's no need to wait for this to be done, um, generating. I'm just going to go back home. So for me, I found this particular template useful. Sorry. So I'm home. Let me go to project. I was hoping I was going to see my previous work from my home page there. All right. So I found that this particular template was most useful for me. For you, you may find um, some other template most useful, right? Sorry, there was a server error there. And all I just had to do is to customize that particular template to suit what I have. So you can see the title. I changed the title: Revolutionary Travel, the VAC AI story, right? So I just changed the title to match what I came up with, right? For me now, maybe I want to change the title. For you now, you may want to change it to this and then have this as the little subtitle underneath there. So you can do this, and just feel free to customize whatever template that you find most useful, right? And then there's a problem statement. Is Yeah, right. I remember I told you that ChatGPT remembers what that problem statement was, so it helped me to sort of even refine it, make it shorter, which I did, and then I just put it here. So, like I did in the previous video, I'm going to leave the link to this. Anyone with a link, I'm going to leave it underneath this video, so you can click on that link. It's going to open a copy of this presentation, and then all you have to do is to click on make a copy, right? Make a copy. For that previous video, I had a lot of people requesting permission to edit, right, which I did not grant. But you can make a copy of it, and then it becomes yours, and then you can edit it in any way. So it will most likely open up. Oh, no, 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 sorry, it shouldn't open. That's because I'm opening it inside of this same Google Chrome. And for me to maybe use the incognito tab, you may, because of the screen recording solution I'm using, you may not see that other tab. But the solution, can I quickly warp up something? Yeah, I think I should be able to warp up something. Let me just quickly do that. And in less than 15 seconds, I guess. I guess in less than 15 seconds, I should be able to. I think 15 seconds is almost up. So maybe let's just add a few more seconds. I'll use my Windows graphic capture. Okay, yes. Um, I'm not able to do that. I guess I may just have to suspend that at the end of the day. Maybe let me try. Sorry for this wait. It is completely unnecessary, but I do hope. Okay, yes. So yeah. So now it's up and working. So you should see that new incognito tab there. So I'm just going to paste that link. Right. So when you see that link, you can click on it or copy and then put in your browser, and then it's going to open up something that looks like this. Right. You notice that the interface is different. So all you need to do is to click on file, right? Click on file, and then click on make a copy. Make a copy, right? This is what you want to click on: make a copy. right? And that makes a copy for you that you can then edit, right now. It's having, I have this pop-up because there's no account sign. I would assume you've already signed in into your Canva and what's the name, so you should automatically pick. If it doesn't pick, just click on continue with Google, choose your right accounts that you have with Canva, and then it will sign up, it will take you in. Please, mind you, you don't have to use incognito tab. The reason why I'm using incognito tab is if I don't use this tab, it will keep taking me back into the account that is signed in, right, as myself. So you won't, there will be no way for me to show you what to do, right? That's why I'm using an incognito tab there. So you notice that this is me, right? This avatar, this is me, and then this is um well, this is me, and this would be you, right? And then this is my real account that I'm making the copy of, right? If you don't see this picture there, just know I'm not online, and all of that. And so you can, once you make a copy, you can then begin to adjust or edit as you please. So I'm going to switch back to our original screen. And thank you for waiting. Okay, so you can adjust this as much as you want to meet or suit what you want. So this is the persona, the user persona that I created. Um, right, and the video, I added the video, I had pictures, I had the landing page, and then I had my final slide, just 7 pages, right? And then lastly, just going to click on download. Click on download. Now if you do click on download, you want to download as PDF, right? In some cases, if you have used some pictures or some element, right, if you are not going to use this template, you use your own template. If you use any picture element that's not free, it's not going to allow you download except you go to the premium version. So you may want to go back and change that picture, right? You may want to go back and change that picture, either take out the picture entirely or change it to something else. You can download a picture from Google, free picture from Google that helps you, and then you can move it into the file. Or if that doesn't suit what you want, you can just search for, say, vacation. You can come to Elements and search for vacation, and then you get several images. Is it graphics you're looking for? Is it photos you're looking for? So you see all these that have this crown pro on it. Those ones are not free. So if I click on see all, I can then move to select this, for example, is free. So I can change this to match, right? And just before you click on download, right? So that's how you walk around it in case you have any premium assets in your download. So you download as PDF, and it will download straight to your computer, right? Then move it to your drive, right? So this is my presentation moved to my Google Drive, and you're pretty much good to go. So let's come back to the milestone. So you're done with this. Of course, the person should be able to access it. So once it's in your drive, click on share with anyone, copy the link, and then paste it here. So that's my presentation. Right. Next is your peer engagement. So have your peer engagement, request for a peer to join you, have that meeting. There was a little error that I add here. So this should not be Google Meet, right? This should be the meeting link, right? It should be the meeting link. Um, or so I think, because whoever it is who reviewed my work gave me that as a feedback, that it should have been the meeting link, right? So I think that was an error that I made here. And so please, it should be the meeting link, whether it's on Zoom or it's on Google Meet. It is a meeting link, not just the platform, right? Not the platform. Okay. So reflection. So reflect on your peer coaching. What's the name? And next is our Loom recording, the Loom activity, right? Loom is like a video recording tool for you to use. You can record your screen, you can have that presentation, and so on and so forth. Now, how do you get to Loom? Right, for me, I'm using a Windows desktop, Windows laptop, a Windows computer, and on Google Chrome. That's my browser. So on Google Chrome, you can do this. chromewebstore.google.com. That takes you to the Chrome Web Store, and you can search for different extensions. In this case, I want to search for Loom, right? You notice that Loom, is installed already, right? So I knew about Loom way before ACE program. So it's installed already as an extension on my Google Chrome, right? And if you notice that it's here already. So please go ahead and install. If you need to create an account, please create an account, install that extension, because it will be needed for your activity. And next thing I want to do is to also make sure that it is pinned. So I'll come to my manage extensions. If you have a lot of extensions already, that's fine, and then you can just use this search to search for the one you're looking for. So make sure that this toggle is on. Now if you pay attention to this, if I toggle this off, right, it's no longer pinned, and if I toggle this on, it's back up there pinned. So you want to have access to it. Well, you can customize your Chrome extension section as you want, as you please. This is just most easy for me. So now that you have those extensions up and running, you're ready to do your Loom recording. So open your presentation, and then you can click on present. So present full screen. And then, so you notice this is my Loom recorder, right? And then you can have that presentation. You can choose whether you want your camera to be on or not. Preferably, I think it states that your camera should be on, right? But because of the purpose of this recording, I'm not going to turn it on. Right, record screen only and all of that. You can tweak that and play around as you please. And when you are done, so I'm just going to go to my Loom account. So loom.com/looms or loom.com, simply sign in, and then it should still bring you back to this. So you notice that I've been using Loom for a while, so I have several videos already. So all you need to do is to just click on copy link, right? Copy the link. When you are done with your video and you come back to Loom, you may have to give it about a few minutes to compile and then make it available here. So just copy the link, and then that's what you are bringing to your worksheets, and then you can paste this in here. All right, so your target industry, right? Your target industry is a worksheet that you need to download. So I'm just going to click on it here, and then to open, and then I have to make a copy. But because it's here already, I made a copy. I'm just going to open this document from here. And then in this target industry section, you need to come to the career plan, because you need to fill out this particular portion. This is the portion you need to fill out with at least one entry, what you plan to do for the next in the coming month, right? You need to fill this out. You need to update this part. If you have a lot that you want to do, please go ahead and add it in, right? But just for the purpose of this, I just added two. All you're really required to do from your rubric is to add just one entry. So sorry, I've gone beyond peer activity that you need to do. So I've gone beyond Loom recording, right? Yeah, I've gone beyond Loom recording, so I'm in the target industry, right? So you notice it says, is there a link to that worksheet? Can it be viewed, right? Learner include at least one event to attend in the second tab. That's the career plan. That's the tab that I entered, right? And then there is the target industry reflection, right, under 7. So let me go back to that worksheet. So you need to include what's the target industry? Yeah, that's the target industry. Just at least one event, right, under this particular career plan. There are other tabs there, but all you need for now is this. Okay. And then in my worksheet, you need to include this reflection, right? But you need to answer all of this question and then reflect on them. For me, I found that it was easy for me to attend to them one after the other. If you can come up, so it says write 2 or 3 sentences answering the reflection questions. So 2 or 3 sentences for each of these questions, right? And so this is my work, my answer. Yours would be a little bit different. And then we move on to our resume. You notice that it's a bit bulky, like I said, for um, week 5, and then we have just a little under 10 minutes to be done with this uh, particular part 2 of this video. Okay, so what does the resume require us to do? So I'm just going to open this activity right from here. So right now I have several things opened which I'm going to close because I'll no longer need them anymore. So I'm going to